Part of my grade, but I just wanted to, you know, videotape myself actually talking like a human. So, Thomas, when we talked last, you were getting ready to talk to your wife about the separation. Did you do that?
I did.
How'd that go?
It actually went pretty well. She was a little shocked, but I didn't feel like she should be because there's been no intimacy or contact or even communication between us for years or months with communication. Like we don't speak.
You don't speak at all?
Like most of our conversation is about dinner, and that's pretty much it. There's no how's your day?
Yeah.
What was this? You know, I spend a lot of time outside the house now because it's a little awkward. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the house with somebody who doesn't ask you how your day is, doesn't like really care if you're coming or going, why be there?
our relationship is complicated because she's been an addict for a majority of our marriage.
Okay.
About a year after she had our daughter, she felt postpartum depression, and she fell into some drugs. She had some friends that were into like prescription pills, and that grew into heroin use, methamphetamine.
Sure.
We were on and off for years. I was trying to get her clean and sober. She's currently sober for 2 years now,
That's great.
but she's just kind of halted all kind of process. She takes Suboxone for the cravings.
Okay.
So I guess that is sober and not sober at the same time. It's a
Oh, I mean, sobriety is kind of a choose your own adventure thing there. And whatever's working for her, and if it's working for her and she's staying clean off the drugs that were giving her a problem, that's great. But you know, coming back to you and your situation, so you had this conversation with her, and she was a little shocked, which was surprising to you.
Yeah.
But what happened after that conversation?
Nothing.
Nothing changed?
Like we just, and now I'm my own person. She does her own thing.
Did she, what was her, like, I know her reaction was shocked, but what did she say to you?
She said that please don't do this and all, but I don't think it's out of love because she hasn't shown any interest
Sure.
in years. It's more out of inconvenience.
Convenience, yeah.
Like I'm just stable. I've always been that
Ma-
person to try and keep her from herself.
Sure. Um, have you told anybody else about this?
To my friend Tiffany, she's about the only one that I mean.
Tiffany is she's the one that's also going through a divorce.
Yes. We're good
Um,
friends. Spend a lot of time speaking to each other.
yeah. Do you? What's your relationship with your mother and father?
Oh, they're great. My mom and dad are great people. My dad's hardworking, kind. My mom's funny. Just the best person.
Yeah.
And I would think, I would have a better sense of what I wanted in a relationship, and that might go into what I think of now. Like why did I pick this person? Like,
Well, there's lots of reasons that you could pick somebody, but you know, more about your relationship with your parents. Do you ever talk to them about your relationship with your wife?
no, not really. My mom knows things aren't good. Me and my dad don't talk like that. We're doing jobs together, installing stuff, all kinds of stuff. Just normal
Bro.
grow, yeah,
Yeah.
like that. It's okay. But my mom, I want to tell her, but it's awkward because she's mad at my wife, but she also likes her too.
Okay.
So it's a weird relationship they have.
She's the mother of her grandchild. I can, yeah.
That's exactly what it is, and that's why I probably held on so long because it is the mother of my child.
Sure.
You know,
The hesitation to talk to your mom about this is basically you are worried that she's going to be upset.
Yeah, because divorce isn't like a thing in our family. Like,
Okay,
we have a bunch of unhappily married people on each side of the family,
got it.
and it's just kind of a thing you just don't get divorced.
Got to stick together. Yeah,
Especially the Catholic side.
yeah,
Not
got
big
it.
on divorce.
Yeah. Well, when we were talking the other day, your plan wasn't divorce; it was just separation.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now because my daughter, I don't think she's ready for it yet. She has separation anxiety issues,
Okay.
and she's starting a new school this year. And it's probably not the best time.
It's a lot of turmoil for her at one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want it to result in her acting out. And our situation really hasn't changed since I told her. I mean, it's still.
It's pretty new too.
Yeah.
Is there in your mind, do you have a plan for moving out or
Eventually.
okay?
About 7 years. My daughter will be 18.
Okay, all right.
She'll
So
be college
you're gonna stay.
in college.
You're gonna stay
Yeah.
in the house. Is not really like legally separated.
We don't sleep in the same room now, so.
Sure.
It's kind of.
Yeah. It's. Are you? Is this more of an open marriage at this point?
No, because I'm not seeing anybody.
And that's not your plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. But
the word separate for you gives you this sense of freedom and autonomy, peace. Okay. Yeah.
Like, I don't have that expectation that I'm her significant other, husband, or whatever.
It's a weight lifted off of your shoulders. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still taking care of her.
Well, this was my next question.
So,
if you're still going to be cooking dinner every day, and you're
cook.
still going to be doing the clothes, and
so mostly it's just a peace of mind for me, and for her to know how I feel.
Okay, symbolically, yeah, and for her to know, hey, I'm over it.
No, it might change in a couple months. Who knows?
What do you think would make it change?
I don't know. If I give her the freedom to maybe, go find somebody else, she's probably more likely to, because that's how our relationship has been in the past. Like, I've never left her. Like, every time we've gotten back together and every time we've split, she's always been the one to leave me.
But what's different about this time is that you have that opportunity to go find somebody else.
Yeah.
But you don't want to.
I do.
Okay, there it is.
I do. I have things for my friend Tiffany, but we're not exactly the right. She's getting divorced, and
you're in
at
this
the start of whatever I'm at.
Yeah.
And we've always just been friends, so it's kind of a weird dynamic. Like, you can see there's something between us, but you can see there's not.
Okay.
There's a weird.
It's complicated feelings because everybody's got all this baggage. What's up?
She moved back over here.
Oh. What?
So, yeah, it's very difficult between us, but it's also easy. That's what I like. Like,
you want something easy. I mean, you've had this complicated, stressful relationship for 14 years.
She went and got me a gift certificate for an hour-long massage.
Tiffany did.
Yeah. And I went, and I came out, and she's waiting there, and she brought me candy. Like, my favorite candy. It's very...
Tiffany sounds really supportive.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
But she does have 3 kids, so that's... And an ex, that's... just wow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to consider. My daughter knows her, but they like each other. So that's a good...
How does Tiffany feel about you?
We spend all day talking. Like, first thing in the morning, 5 when I go into work, she asks if me have a good day. At night, we're talking until it's bedtime. I can't tell you how she feels about me. I asked, it's like, well, what do you like about me? She's like, funny, you're smart, our arms, your chest. It was like,
Oh.
it's like, see, this one just confuses me because you say yes and no at the same time. It's kind of
Yeah. That's really confusing.
It's
You
like
know, you've
mixed
got
signals.
so like you've got all the like physical and mental things that she's
Yeah,
looking
but
for.
why not me? Like that's my thing. Like, is it because we've been too close for too long? Or,
Maybe.
I don't know.
But, you know, this is another thing to think about, you know, you've allowed yourself this freedom now, right? To think about something like this. So, not to be cliche, but there are other fish out there.
Yeah.
There are plenty of women who are supportive like Tiffany, and now you've given yourself this opportunity to maybe go see what's out there. Is that
Because Saturday we went out and we talked about everything. Like, and she said basically there's just so much with us, like between Nicole, my wife,
yeah,
her ex Anthony, the kids. It's a lot of
it's a lot.
it's a lot of moving pieces for stuff to work sometimes.
Yeah.
Even if we do enjoy spending all day with each other and talking. And,
Sure.
yeah. So I mean, there's just nobody really that I ever considered dating. Like in all this time, I've just never.
You've been married this whole
I've
time.
been married.
You've been taking care of your
Yeah.
wife and your child this whole time.
Yeah.
Who has time to think about that?
Yeah. I work. I work a lot.
Yeah.
Hard work.
And you're going to school.
Going to school, and we're shutting down at the end of the year.
Right.
And that's a lot of stress that I haven't really had any chance to process too.
No. You've got a lot of things to process. And then you're trying to get that out on the dating scene, which is a whole other nightmare of processing.
that I'm gonna wait for a long time.
Sure.
I don't think I'm ready. My last relationship was just it kind of put me in a weird headspace about things. I may develop feelings too soon, like maybe now. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna really try to.
Let's pause this. We're done.
Okay.
By the way,
I'm gonna stop
I got
it.
what I need.